Only on very rare occasions, when all the right hearts are in alignment, does the birth of twins reach a spiritual elevation that inspires reverence and awe in everyone who knows about it. The experience transcends words and normal human emotions. The story of Kylee Fuchs is one of those stories. It's a story of two sisters. Their mother puts it both simply and eloquently.
Kylie's our miracle, but Haley's our hero.
The Fuchs pregnancy started with great promise. At 10 weeks, they discovered they would become the proud parents of twins. At 18 weeks, they learned a terrible new medical term.
That's when we learned that Haley, the sick twin, had a condition called alobar holoprosencephaly, which basically means that there's no brain development at all. She had a brain stem which allowed her to have movement, her arms and her legs, but she would never have any functions other than that.
The intertwined relationship of the girls in the womb made the situation even more difficult for everyone involved. If Haley didn't live, Kylee probably wouldn't either. Often, such a difficulty with twins is resolved by natural forces.
In a lot of those situations, you'll end up with a condition called a disappearing twin, where very early on the abnormality is noticed by the body, by the normal growth process, and the abnormal twin just sort of disappears and is resorbed, and the singleton pregnancy carries on from there.
But that wasn't to be the case with the Fuchs twins. After extensive consultations with the best medical minds, the parents learned there would be no good news about the tiny sisters.
There was no answer. So we just prayed and we just committed it to prayer 110% and just asked God to protect Haley in the womb and to just for her to hang on and get us to where we need to be and to watch over Kylee and protect her so that we could have her. Because we knew that we would never have Haley. And if we did, it was going to be for a very short time.
When the babies were scheduled to be delivered by C-section, the parents' prayers intensified because they didn't know what was going to happen.
It was expectant, a little anxious for all of us. We didn't quite know what we were going to see.
But both doctor and parents knew they were in the right place.
We trained for this. We knew how to take care. We knew what we were going to do. And we have the ability, Shannon's provided the facilities, we have the physicians and the nurses available, that we can take care of this type of problem without any real problem, without any difficulty. And we did, and the way that the nurses handled it, the way the hospital handled it was great, just basically because of what Shannon has to offer.
The family tolerated it extremely well. They did wonderful. I know that the dad was sitting with the baby and Mom was taking care of Kylee. Haley was the one that did pass, and they were so attentive to both of them. They really stayed with her and spent time with her until she took her last breath.
When Kylee is old enough to ask about her sister, the parents know what they'll tell her.
That she has a beautiful angel in heaven watching over her, taking care of her.
She wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her sister. That she really hung in there for her and fought hard. And if it wasn't for Haley, Kylee wouldn't be here with us at all.
Something that surprised the Fuchs when Kylee was at Shannon was the extent of the sophisticated medical equipment and facilities they needed and used. They were surprised to find it available in a city the size of San Angelo. And they discovered much of it came from Children's Miracle Network.
When Kylee and Haley were born, we had no idea what to expect, and because of the Children's Miracle Network, Kylee was able to benefit from a lot of the different equipment that is provided by the Children's Miracle Network at Shannon Medical Center, such as the isolettes and the monitors and the Billy Ribbon lights. So we're asking that you help contribute to the Children's Miracle Network at Shannon Medical Center, because you never know when it may be someone very close to you that needs those services as well.